The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us.
Baseball, you smell that, and Stanton getting hurt. It's like
I'm not glad.
No,
I'm not glad about it. It's so
I don't give
like
a fuck.
he has tennis elbow in both elbows.
I don't care as long as he's hitting home runs come October.
Well, sure, yeah.
Don't
yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. As a Yankees fan, I've learned to live with he will be on the DL until excuse me.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, you're right. Like,
ILIR, whatever
well, he
the
doesn't.
fuck it is.
He doesn't need a warm up. I mean, that dude barely moves when he swings anyway.
His entire all home runs, like he looks so stiff. It's all complete
it's
upper body
forearms.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Yankees are built in a way, like you actually don't. You would rather see a bunch of young kids at the beginning of the year, so that
Correct.
you know how to build your bench and who to plug
know
and
what
play.
to do at that All-Star trade deadline, like what we have. You know, he could fucking take a break, go on vacation until August 1.
Your only problem is your division.
Okay.
Is Boston's loading up?
Their pitching is still suspect
No,
as
I didn't say they're winning it.
Okay, all right.
But Boston's making their moves.
Baltimore is still going to be Baltimore for at least another year or two.
Yeah, or 3 years. The core is a young team.
Yeah, but how long is that that ownership going to stick with that?
Well, remember, it's new ownership. It's no longer the Angelos.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so you're right. They've got 3 other years.
Yeah.
Tampa's going to be Tampa. They're always feisty until
Yeah.
they run out of steam
Right.
because they don't have enough.
So that's why...
And Toronto tried so hard.
Yeah.
But Vlad will be gone. Vlad Jr. will be gone at the trade deadline.
Yeah,
Unless they're in it.
Yeah.
I think he's in his contract year.
Yeah, it's so sad because there was that stretch where the Blue Jays were just
Fuck
unbeatable.
him.
I know you do.
I hate him.
Although, that fucking Joe Carter walk-off home run was super
That's
fun.
fine. Baptiste, is that the dude who wore the stupid sunglasses and hit home runs?
Yeah.
Right, that's his name?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
No, I'm talking like early 90s.
That's why I said I will give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were
No,
fun
everybody
teams.
loved those teams.
Those were fun teams.
Yeah.
Just like those Minnesota teams were fun teams.
But that's where, I'm trying to think of how to keep it super short. But,
Keep it super short because it's only going to get longer as the weeks go on.
So, I'm going into spring training this year. I'm trying to go in with a positive mindset of that. So, Cardinals are going 100% young, or not 100%, like 90% young, and then, rebuilding from the bottom up. But, sometimes those years surprise you, right? Like the kids come out, and because they're able to play, as you put with football, play in their position.
Isn't that when the Braves won the World Series a few years ago?
Yeah, I mean, essentially.
They were in their baby years.
Yeah. So, I don't necessarily. I still don't have faith in Arlie Marmol, but
what about the pitch? Never mind. I'm not getting it into the.
It's young. I don't know. Like where Sonny Gray's sticking around.
We've talked about that. We know who Sonny Gray is at this point. Yeah.
And he's the veteran on the pitching staff. You have.
Wow. Jeez.
Right, exactly.
Jesus.
Well, he's in his 30s now.
I guess so because he played for the Yankees 10 decades ago.
He's played for everybody. He's played in my living room by this point.
That's who that guy was.
throw a heater.
I'm gonna throw him a heater, Ricky.
So, but the funniest part about the Cardinals offseason is they unloaded almost everybody that they wanted. And now
you got one of those.
But I'm totally fine with it. Although other people I've talked with are like, God, why can't we get rid of him? I'm totally fine with holding on to Nolan Arenado.
You need to keep one.
Well, we have
piece.
him and Wilson Contreras are the two veterans for the for the fielders, but I'm totally fine with that because Arenado showed up to camp and was immediately interviewed by Katie Woo of The Athletic, and he was like, "I'm here to contribute."
Yeah.
And he's like, "And I'm not changing my no trade clause list because I have a family and I want my kids to be in the place that I want them to be in."
He is a professional.
Right. And so now I just look at I don't blame Nolan Arenado for that because also I don't blame him for not wanting to go to Houston.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
And so at this point it's like I
get
just
to hate on Alex Bregman some more, but
and I really even more so.
Well, but he went to LSU, so I love the kid, but fuck him.
Yeah. But yeah, St. Louis, I really wish we just could get rid of Mozeliak now and not be in this lame duck year that he's in because...
that's an excellent... Yes. Because come June, if it doesn't pan out,
he's gone. No matter what, he's gone. But for some reason, it's like, I'm sticking around while we develop this. Like, no, leave... Let's bring up Chaim Bloom and let's get to fucking.
Right.
Please.
If we're going to reset this, then let's do it. Aaron Boone better not have a job if he can't take this team as it's constructed now. We went to the World Series last year. Yes, we lost he who shall not be named, but we picked up 4 pieces that fill in that.
Yeah.
It's like the Billy Bean thing, right? Like we lose this production... Right? This many hits, this many outs, this many runs. How about we could split all that up between 3 guys who also happen to be former All-Stars and MVPs?
I think you got more than that.
I think so,
You also had the returning Cy Young winner. Barring a rash of injuries, of course.
Well, you know me. I'm never happy unless I have 400 people in the bullpen.
Yeah.
That's just me. I need a bullpen.
Well, but also remember, if you need a third baseman, there's somebody who the Cardinals are apparently dying to get rid of.
Why the fuck they got rid of everything else? Like, okay, cool, we're good.
It's
we spent this whole time talking baseball. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I get it. Arenado's had 2 down years, which is why his market value is down, but. Why not use that to your advantage of like, hey, if you can get your market value, maybe we could get you a deal with LA.
List?
Well, like Los Angeles, probably.
That's where he's from, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere in California.
And that's where he lives. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's.
I think probably Yankees are on that list, but
you think?
Yeah, but you guys are sort of solid.
Yeah,
at that position.
Yeah.
Boston was on that list, but they wanted Bregman.
They went for Bregman. Yep.
But I don't think there's too many teams left. I don't even know if the Angels.
Can he
play? Well, he can play third, but he said in the going into this offseason, he's willing to move to another position.
That's what I was asking.
So I mean, he could easily be a first baseman.
Well, of course.
He could.
How old is he?
32.
Hey, you can't move to shortstop.
They could be a second baseman, though.
Yeah, he could most definitely be Chuck Knobloch with a better arm.
And, that's the other thing is the Cardinals haven't been hitting all that much. So his downslide offensively can be blamed on the organization as well.
What was his what was he batting, 270?
I think peak. Yeah, usually he's around like a 290 hitter.
Oh, yeah, so he's close to 300. He hovers around 300.
Yeah.
And he's been 270 the past 2 years?
Yeah, and his strikeouts have been way up. But that's also because he's been they put him in like the 4th spot. Like they've been moving around the lineup.
He should be higher.
Well, yeah, because they put Goldie 3. And then they but that's the other thing is that, you start messing with somebody's lineup.
I don't know where we're going to put him. Goldie.
At this point, he's coming off a full slump of a season for him.
5?
Yeah.
6?
Yeah,
to turn, to
to move base runners.
correct.
Yeah.
Everybody's like 5. I'm like, no, if you do 6, then you could move base runners and hopefully get the top of the lineup back up to the plate. Like,
Right.
that's what you want your 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. Like,
Yeah, Goldie can clear the bases with a deep single.
correct.
Yeah.
And then at that point, now you're just turning it. You're getting extra at bats for the top of your lineup.
That would help Goldie. So that just it's like, dude, you just got to get on base,
Yeah.
and then everything else is going to work out.
Exactly.
That builds his confidence, and then as soon as he gets back, excuse me,
Then you move him back up.
exactly.
Yeah. God damn it, I can't wait for baseball to start. All right, we'll talk about some... All right, Four Nations. Hockey. God, I love fucking hockey, too. Exhibition. I think the meme that went around for everybody, where it was like the NFL is like a glorified flag football team, and the NBA is like, oh my God, don't touch me, we're not going to play defense. And the NHL is going with exhibitions where you get 3 motherfucking fights in the first 9 seconds of a hockey game.
USA, Canada. And again, if it's scripted, whoever's writing that script, fucking...
It's probably Alex Garland.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or they hired Paul Levesque. But,
Yeah.
USA, Canada, puck drops, gloves drop.
And it was funny.
Into fighting.
They did it singly, because if you do it all at once, if you're not part of the play, it's an automatic ejection. So
Right,
they
yeah.
let Kachuk A fight. Next puck drop, Kachuk B fights.
Right.
And that's like puck drop fight. Then they finally got some action towards
Was it
the
like
net.
6 minutes? Yeah. Like 6 minutes of like pure fighting.
Yeah. And
it
only
wasn't
9 seconds of the game time.
And it wasn't that shirt tugging either. There were punches.
No, it was like, we're going to fight.
Yeah,
And we're going to throw our
there
shit
was
down.
blood.
And we are going to
Yeah.
hammer each other. Okay, I'm going to emphasize this again. Exhibition.
Correct, yeah.
These hockey games really don't mean much in the grand scheme of things.
No, but it's pride.
It's an exhibit. So you would think that the NFL...
A friendly.
They don't give a fuck, and it makes it entertaining. Like, Sweden scored again.
Yeah.
God, it's always that the adrenaline dump.
Right.
It's with serotonin dump, knowing that they're going to play Canada again in 3 days. So, but what makes the Four Nations even more awesome is the other than tonight's game, everything's been played in Canada and Montreal.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, Montreal is in Canada, yeah.
I meant fuck you. In Canada, all the games are in Montreal. In Canada. So yeah, the Canadian fans had fun.
Oh
with, with us, and you know what? Well done, Canada.
Yeah, but
well done.
And again,
The nicest people on earth booing a national anthem.
Yeah, to anybody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, is that? I mean, yeah, that's the moment of politics. The fighting on the ice, that's not politics. That's that's been built up because, again, like other than odd years, the U.S. national hockey team is
we're the little brother,
right? But as we were talking off mic, this is our golden generation in which we can overtake almost anybody,
and they're motivated.
Yeah.
Because they missed the last Winter Olympics.
Correct.
This Four Nations amounts to the first real international hockey that they've played, for country, outside of some friendlies or the juniors.
And it's almost like they heard our comments from last week, and then the idea was like, well, how is this really a legit tournament if you don't have a Russian team in there? And it's like, well, fuck it, we're going to show you. We're just going to beat the fuck out of each other.
And look, here we go now. The Swedes, the nicest people on the planet,
Right.
next to the Canadians, wanting to fight. Nothing better.
The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion. Marketing by Brock Ryder. Graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion. Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.